Hi, this is Norma. Tonight we're going to do an Iris Fold card. This is the card I plan on doing, and we'll get started. You're going to need your pattern. You're going to need your cutouts, something to cut it with, tape. Glue doesn't work in this project. And you're going to need 4 different colors of 1-inch wide strip, folded in half lengthwise. I make my strips on my cutter, and all you do is measure to the end, cut it down, and you now have a strip. You're ready. Next thing you need is your pattern. You can get those online, and it's posted on the site. I took and made a template for mine from the pattern, traced it, cut it out, and then I take a pencil and I trace this onto my cardstock. Then I take and cut it out. Now I use my cutter here to cut it out. You can use an X-Acto knife or anything that it cuts easy for you to cut it out. Okay? So now we have our pattern. We have our template cut out, and we're going to tape it to the pattern. Okay. Now I took my tape and stuck it on my pants to take some of the sticky off, because I don't want it sticking to my pattern. I may want to use it again. Okay? Then another thing is it covered up the numbers of the pattern. So I had to take and write down the numbers for A, B, C, and D. That's the difference in your colors. This is A, B, C, and D pattern. Okay. So we're going to start with that. We start with A, which is the first color. And we see where it says number 1. Go up here, put your tape up here. Now remember, you're always working from the back side. So if it's messy, it doesn't matter. You also want to be sure that your papers are folded with the fold side to the inside. Stick it on. You don't have to cut. You could just tear it off. That's number 1. Okay? Then we're going to go to B, which is number 4. This is my next color. Take your tape. Here's number 4. Put some tape. Remember, put your fold to the inside and line it up along that little line there. Now you've got B done. If all else fails, use scissors. Okay. Now we're going to C. C says number 2. That's down here. Line it up. There's 2. Okay. Now we're on D. D is number 6, which runs right along here. Be sure and line it up with the fold to the inside. Now you've made your first round already. See how easy that was? Now we go back to row 2. Right here starts with number 3. Number 3 in your A color is this one. Go up here, fold to the center, and see where the 3 line is? You want to line that up and press it down. We're going to go to B color, which is number 8. Runs right here. Line it up. Now you've got that. C. Number 5, right down here. Line that up. And all we're doing is continuing to go in a circle. Number D is number 10. It's right up here. Now see, we've already made 2 rounds. Now wasn't that simple? You're going to continue going all the way around this card until you get to the very center, following this pattern, A, B, C, and D, and the numbers that are on here with the folds to the center. When you're finished and you get to the bottom, you're going to take a little foil piece and tape it to the center to cover your pattern. When you're finished, you'll unstick it, turn it over, and you'll have your pattern finished. Your card should look something like this. You cut off all the excess that's sticking out back here. Just take and trim it up so it looks nice and neat. You want to use very thin papers because you don't want the weight and the heaviness of it. Okay? And when you're finished, you tape it to your cardstock and you have your card. Now on this one, I did take a Versamark ink pad and stamp some little bumblebees. This is basically a watermark stamp or clear embossing. And I just stamped some little bees all the way around, and they bring out a little paper. They bring out the bee. I stamped these two bees on a separate piece of cardstock and cut them out and mounted them with mounting tape. And that's all there is to it. You can also take and create some of your own patterns, which is really simple if you just remember you're constantly going around that circle. This was done with a die cut from a die cut machine, and I just started at the top. Best place is do all of your stem on this umbrella first. Start at the top, do one, your second color, B, C, D, and start back over, A, B, C, and D. I've got several cards that I've been doing and playing with. So try it. It's fun, it's easy, and you can do it. Till next time. Bye.
About the importance of giving ourselves tools to prevent ourselves from getting in a situation where an AIG can pose